depression, anxiety, insecurities like I've already talked about, suicidal tendencies, the feeling of not being wanted, those kind of things. What we do at times is we try to fill those voids with the worldly things, right? I mean, I can list them off. Drugs, alcohol, sex, pornography, all of it, those different things. Self-mutilation, cutting. I did that as a young kid. Because I didn't want to feel the pain. And that's a lot of why we do what we do. And we have these, not only insecurities, but these fears that come upon us. That's not from God, right? It's from the enemy. And we don't have to succumb to it. We don't have to take the fears on. What does it say in 2 Timothy 1:7? For God gave us not a spirit of fear or timidity, but of power. Everyone say power.
Power.
Not a spirit of fear or timidity, but of power, love, and a what? Sound mind. Exactly. I'm a living, breathing testimony of what God has done. He has taken away my insecurities. He's taken away my depression. He's taken away my suicidal tendencies. He's taken away my need for attention. He's taken away this idea that I'm not wanted. In Ephesians it says, I was chosen before the foundation of the world. I was adopted. I was predestined by God. You were predestined by God. You were loved before you even in the womb. I mean, He already knew you. Heck, He knows the hairs on your head. I mean, that's a lot of hair for some of you. Just kidding. James. See, what happens is when I have a lack of that time of intimacy with the Lord, and you can ask Pastor Linda, my spiritual mom, I get kind of anxiety-ridden. I get frustrated really easy. I get really short with people, and that's not my stature. You got that? You got that? I get short with people. I get frustrated. I end up not in a good place when I don't have time with the Lord. I have to have it every morning. Like, I can't not have it. Or else my day ends up being a little long. So it's important to have time with the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Intimacy is the God-given solution to thrive on earth. Because what happens, if you have your intimacy with God in the morning, you can walk through the day knowing He's right there. Okay? He holds you up with His right hand. He keeps you strong. He gives you strength that you don't even have to go through the storms of life. I love it when he says in Psalm 139:2, it says, you know when I sit and when I rise, you perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all of my ways. Say all? All. Yes, all of my ways, not just some of my ways. All. Before a word is on my tongue, you know it completely over. Intimacy, one time I heard it said that intimacy, if you break it up, it is into me he sees. Intimacy. He knows us better than we know ourselves. He knows us better than our parents know us. Intimacy. Psalm 139, 13 through 14, and I encourage you to go home and read Psalm 139. You want to know about yourself? It's in there. You want to know more about how you're chosen, how you're adopted? It's in Ephesians.